Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we are going to read a little bit more about the African elephant, a different text than what we read on Monday. So it's going to be a little bit lengthy, so we're going to get straight to it. And we're going to talk about the illustrations or photographs and how they help you understand what the words are saying too. So let's go down here. All the way down here. This is the text we will be reading today. I have it right here on my camera. So I have my pen, and you should have your pen too, because you are going to annotate as I annotate, so that we can do it together. And remember, you don't have to do exactly what I do when we're annotating. If you find something that's super surprising, you can add a exclamation point. If you have a question, you can add a question mark. If there's really important information, you can underline it. If there's connection, you can make the little arrow. So it doesn't have to be what I do. I'm not in your brain. You have your own brain and you have your own thoughts. Okay? So elephant wrinkles are good for them. Ooh, look at all those wrinkles. Do you see them? You can see them better here. Image 1. An African elephant in Tanzania. A new study explains how African elephants ended up with such wrinkly skin. Ooh, can I make a prediction? They don't moisturize. That's a bad joke. African elephants have wrinkled skin. Scientists know that elephants have the wrinkles to stay cool. What? I'm underlining this because this is why they have the wrinkles. Scientists know that elephants have the wrinkles to stay cool. I didn't know wrinkles can help you stay cool from the heat. There is something they did not know. How does an elephant's skin get wrinkly? How? Elephants don't sweat. Ooh, we got a text feature here, guys. What is this called? What is this called? If you said caption, you're wrong. If you said heading, you're right. Heading. Elephants don't sweat. So these two paragraphs right here, paragraph 3 and 4, might talk to me about how elephants don't sweat. Probably because they have wrinkles. Now I know that they keep cool. Michael Milinkovich is a scientist who studies animals' bodies. Milinkovich said that people might think wrinkly skin is not good. Well, we think that if our skin is wrinkly, that means we're getting older and older, right? Humans sweat when we get hot. Elephants cannot sweat to stay cool. Instead, elephants must splash around in a pool of water or mud. Right. So, do you see this photograph right here? I see it. This photograph is showing me what these words are saying. Elephants must splash around in a pool or water of mud. Splashing around, and I can see that this caption says, an African elephant cools down in the water. So just like if I never saw an elephant splashing in the water, and I read these words, elephants must splash in the water Elephants must splash around in a pool of water or mud. Now, this photograph, I can visualize it. I can see it. I can see it happening for real because this photograph is showing me that. If elephants had smooth skin, the water would roll off. Oh my God, I'm now trying to understand. Mud also sticks to the wrinkled skin and also helps to keep bugs off of the elephants. Stop, guys. So because they're so wrinkly, they can keep like drops of water between those wrinkles, like in those wrinkles, and that helps them stay cool for longer periods of time. And the mud stays stuck to those wrinkles too, and that helps the bugs off. Wow. That is so smart of Mother Nature. Amazing. So wait, I have to highlight that because that is very important. Their wrinkles hold lots of water, and mud also sticks to the wrinkled skin and also helps to keep bugs off the elephant. Oh my God. Wow, that is amazing. Love it. Love reading about elephants. This text is awesome. Ooh, what do we have here? Look at that. A new heading. Heading. And this is a photograph right here. Oh, look how close that is. Let me show you right here. Look at the eye and look at the wrinkles. That's a really nice close-up to see the wrinkly skin. So this heading says dry, thick skin is good for elephants. So I'm guessing that paragraph 5 and 6 is going to teach us about, if you said why dry, thick skin is good for elephants, you're correct. That's why headings are so important and so useful, because they kind of let us know a little bit of what we're going to be learning. The scientists found something else. Elephants' skin is very similar. Do you know what similar means? Like when we compare and contrast, we look for differences and similarities. Similarities mean same. Elephant skin is very similar to the skin of some humans. Some people have skin disease. Only 1 out of every 250 people have this disease. These people do not lose their dead skin cells. Losing dead skin cells helps humans stay smooth, like smooth. Do you see that skin right here? Do you think if you touch it or slide your hand over it, it's going to feel smooth? Probably not, because I see all the wrinkles and it probably feels very dry. But if it's smooth, like a baby skin, your hand's going to slide right over it. This disease makes the skin dry, thick and wrinkled like elephant skin. So in order for humans to have this kind of skin, they have a disease, a skin disease, that doesn't let them lose their dead skin cells. Very interesting. The disease is a problem for humans. It is great for African elephants, though. These wrinkles help them to stay cool, which we already knew, but it helps them. It says it again because it's so important. It's probably the main idea of this whole text. Here's Annabella changing my colors again. Ooh, what do I see here? What text feature is this, guys? Is it a photograph? No. Is it a caption? No. Is it a label? No. You're right, it's a heading. Baby elephants might have a clue. What does that mean? What is paragraph 7, 8, and 9 are going to talk about? Baby elephants might have a clue? Let's read to find out. I'm going to put a question mark, so I was like, what is that? Scientists like Michael Milinkovich must keep looking for a link between elephant skin and the disease. Elephants get more wrinkles as they grow older. The same skin change is bad for humans. This study might help scientists find a cure for humans with the disease. Do you know what a cure is? A cure is some kind of treatment that treats a disease or a sickness or an illness and gets rid of it for you, like you don't have it anymore. After you don't have a disease, then you're cured. So Milinkovich has a plan. He will watch a baby elephant. Baby elephants have smooth skin when they're born. Wow, I did not know that. Do you see it in this picture? Do you see the difference? The smoother skin versus this very, very, very wrinkly skin. And it says it here, a baby elephant right here, so that's what we know. He wants to study how baby elephants get their wrinkles. Milinkovich has many questions about how the cracks start forming in baby elephants. He hopes that what he learns will lead to a cure for humans. Because do we want to cure elephants of their wrinkles? No, because wrinkles are so good for them. Do you remember why? You're right, because it helps them stay cool. The water stays on their skin because of the wrinkles, and also the mud stays on their skin to help the bugs stay off their skin. So, that is a very interesting question. How or why do their wrinkles start forming on their skin? Why is it that when they're a baby elephant and they grow into an adult elephant, they start developing all these wrinkles? What makes it happen? Is it the dry weather in Africa, the heat? Like what is it in their skin that creates these wrinkles? In the end, I'm sure he's studying about it right now, and maybe if he finds the reason, he'll write another text to teach us why or how. And hopefully they can find a cure for the humans that have a skin disease that turns their skin into wrinkles like this. Because for humans, not so great. For elephants, awesome. All right, guys. So you should go back to the video, rewind this video, reread it again with me, or read it on your own. Remember that before we get to any questions about any text, we always like to reread it at least 2 times. So pause it or rewind it, go back, start over, and then come back and answer questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are written responses. Do you have to write a paragraph in 4 and 5? No, it only has 2 lines. So really, you should just answer the question in a complete sentence. What is a piece of information that you can find under the heading Elephants Don't Sweat? So Elephants Don't Sweat is on the first page we read right here. And it's asking what important or piece of information you can find in either paragraphs 3 or 4. So in elephants don't sweat, the author writes, and then you write your piece of information. And then what is a piece of information that you can find under the heading Dry, Thick Skin is Good for Elephants, which is on the last page we read up here, paragraphs 5 and 6. Same start. Please, please, please don't forget to write a complete sentence, okay? Got it? Thank you so much for working so hard. I'll see you tomorrow again, but please, please, please have a very happy Wednesday. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and read those 30 minutes, and remember to read the little Toys for Boys, I believe, in the back or at the end of your packet today. All right? Bye, guys.